Brooklyn's historic The Black Lady Theater is now taking bookings. Host your next birthday party, concert, networking event, baby or bridal shower, wedding, art show, gala, corporate event, live stage play, audition, and so much more. At the one and only The Black Lady Theater. Mention code GODCAST for 15% off your rental fee. Code good for the first-time customers only. Valid for a limited time. Call 718-771-0900 to book your event today.
Peace. Today is Friday, August 16th, making today's math.
Knowledge, equality, all being born to God.
That's right. Use your knowledge to spread equality to all human families, and you'll show and prove your power as God. Peace. Back to Yanadameen Godcast with Lord Jamar.
I'm Digga.
Godfrey is out of town, but he will be back next week. And right about now, in the special guest chair. Oh, we happy to have this one. This is some real hip-hop in the motherfucking house. Right about now, may I introduce to you the foul Mahdi Tragedy Khadafi, ladies and gentlemen. Clap it up.
Peace.
How are you, God?
I'm gracious, God. Great.
Glad to have you here. On the low, you're one of my favorite rappers. I ain't even gonna front. On the low.
You never told me that.
I know. I'm telling you now. I'm telling you now. And part of my criteria, we were talking earlier, last segment, about, criteria for
these GOAT
rappers and all of this type of shit. For Digga, she says it's all about flipping of lyrics and bouncing and all of that. To me, I got to be able to feel you first.
Okay.
I got to be able to feel your energy and your authenticity. Then I got, your voice, how you sound, your substance, what you're talking about. All of that matters. The type of beats that you fucking pick. All of that matters to me when I'm picking my goats and niggas that I really fuck with.
Factual.
And for me, you check all, you check all of those boxes. You check all those boxes as the type of MC that I want to listen to. Me personally, that might not be for everybody, but for me, you got the hard shit mixed with the, Islamic type of, all of that shit. That's my shit all day.
That's a high salute, man. I appreciate you, man. That's a high salute right there.
For me, you are a wordsmith. That's my shit that he likes to downplay.
Why would you downplay that?
No, because everything he's saying right now.
That's first for her.
On her criteria.
Right.
My criteria.
I'm not downplaying it. I'm just saying that's not first for me.
Copy.
Of course I love a wordsmith.
Copy.
But I'm saying that's the gravy on the mashed potatoes. I need my main staple of the meal to be the things that I said previously. Because it's simple dudes that have that I feel them more than I feel some of these wordsmithy dudes. You see?
Now I look at him as a wordsmith with all of that you're saying.
Yes, and that's why I fucks with him. That's what I fucks with him. He's a wordsmith, but he still got the street shit. He would never say no corny shit just to make it rhyme. Okay? He'd never do no shit like that. And I respect, and he's somebody.
He's being a dickhead. This is a little inside joke. He's being a dick.
He's somebody that I know for a fact live niggas listen to. For a fact, niggas done did all kind of shit to this man's music. Real niggas.
You got one of them in the audience too. Real shit. Like,
right. Listen, I ain't gonna hold you. I'm telling you, real recognize real, and I'm just saying, a certain caliber of nigga don't listen to certain types of music. And they listen to certain
Are you talking to him?
I'm
like,
saying
can we interview him though?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm giving him his
y'all.
right.
Listen, first of all, don't call me up here and y'all getting what I call a podcast domestic shit. I'm not getting in the middle of that shit right.
You don't even want.
I got my own podcast domestic shit. Right. With my co-host.
Okay. And that's kind of
it's love though. It's love.
Thank you for having you here. He's being a dickhead right now. He knows he's being a dickhead.
I love you.
And we salute you, brother.
I salute both of y'all. I want to say this though. I kind of like had the same like honor for y'all and like salute y'all in the same way for various reasons under my critique for MCs.
Thank you.
Like you were, and we'll get right to the bag. You know what I'm saying? After we finish, giving the high salutes. But for you, it's like you were one of the first MCs to like make knowledge of self feel good. Make it easy on the ear. And you can rock to it. But dropping the facts, like, you know what I'm saying? That was beautiful to me. The first time, like a lot of people thought like I've been part of the nation when I really wasn't, you know what I'm saying? And it was because like you made records where I had I memorized the alphabet because it was so easy on the ear and the shit was groovy. You know what I'm saying? Word. Like I gotta commit, like that was fly.
It happened to me.
One of my favorite joints is Love Me or Leave Me Alone.
Now,
that's one of mine. I did tell you that. I'm gonna tell you that as long as we breathing. I'm gonna constantly give you your roses while you can smell them. And with you is like when we did that song for Marco Polo, Let Him Know.
Oh my goodness. Yo, I ain't even going front. I was on the phone with Marco like, all right, what let me hear that verse. Who got the nicest verse? Cause I'm fucked up, but when I do songs with niggas, but Marco was like, yeah, you and Tragedy, y'all kind of neck and neck. I'm like, all right, so he watched me, told me the truth. He watched me.
Not at all. Not at all, but that's how you gotta be. I'm not gonna play with this shit. I am not playing with this shit.
So listen,
you killed it though.
Because she was talking about part of why she loves you is that you're able to do it to this day at a high level, and I agree with that. Now, for those that might not be familiar with you, because we do have some childrens here right now. When did you first get in the game?
Oh, man. I first got in the game. Well, that's a good question.
Like when was your first record? Because I feel like
my first record was with a brother named DJ Hot Day.
Come on, shout out Hot Day, Queensbridge legend.
And I was probably like 13.
That's what I was going to say, about 13.
And Hots was maybe like a year older than me.
What was the song?
It was Go Queensbridge. Live from USA. There was a skating ring in Queens on Queens Boulevard called USA. And Hots DJ there. And, we used to go up there, whatever. And sometime, before the main, headlines would come through, we could rock. So Hots let me rock, and he recorded it. And I did it over, I think it was a Schoolie D, a Spoonie G beat, one of them. And Hots, we pressed it up. We pressed up the vinyl. And Hots had like a hand-drawn logo. And we went and pressed it up. And like, we were getting more spins than the actual record. Aaron Fuchs, Tough City, remember that label?
Yes, yes.
Aaron Fuchs called the radio stations and told them to stop playing my version because they were playing my version over the original version. You could kind of say I invented the remix in hip-hop.
Wow.
This is before Puff. I don't get credit for, but it's
Talk
a
your
fact.
shit.
You know what I mean? It's
I
a
think
fact.
there's a lot of things you don't get
Yeah,
credit
it's
for.
a fact. Like, do your history. It's vetted.
So
All the facts.
you did that record with a Hot Day. Go Queensbridge. What was next for you?
What was next? A record I did called Coke Is It, The Tragedy. That's how I got my actual name. Before that, my name was...
Hey, we all have funny names.
It's all good.
I'll share with you. Hey, I was Kid Disco at one point, okay? It can't be worse than that. Go ahead.
Yo, you know what? You are absolutely right.
Okay?
I
So go ahead.
started out as Baby Jam, and then I signed with
Baby
DOS
Jam?
Effects. And then I signed with DOS Effects and became Rah Diggity.
Okay.
That's where Rah Digga comes from, Rah
It's
Diggity.
still... Kid Disco is like super Fowler. But my name is right under it. My name was Jade Ski.
Jade Ski?
Jade Ski.
You good?
No.
That shit.
Because
Keep
first
it
of all-
Greenberry. He's keeping it green. I respect you respectfully. That shit is true.
Yeah.
I mean-
well, first of all, I remember the days when a lot of people had
ski.
at the end of their
It ain't
shit.
the ski. It's the
Yeah,
Jade.
the Jade is not cool. The
It's
Jade
a
is
little
not cool.
disrespect.
Hey, you was on your
That's it.
green. You was on your green.
I was on my green gem shit. Like,
I feel it though.
Jade Ski.
oh,
That's
man.
funny. Okay.
Fucked
and so
up,
you
fucked
became Tragedy from a song.
Kid Disco though.
Come on, B. But then it
I'll
became
take-
KD.
I'll take
It's just
Ski over
KD,
Disco.
DJ KD.
Lord
I
Jamar's
was a
much
DJ.
more regal.
Yeah, well, once I got knowledge of self, I was like, you know what?
That shit
Fuck
is
all
much.
that.
It's
I'm
so
just gonna be
eminent.
I'm gonna be Lord.
I didn't know you was a
my
DJ
righteousness.
first either. I got that in the
Yeah.
book. Actually, I carry that book with me in my bag. I read that book like 100 times.
Now, when he's talking about the book, there was a book that came inside my CD, like a 90-page
No,
booklet.
Paul Self. I don't mean to cut you. Only add on.
Is that book or?
No, I'm talking
The knowledge
about
of self.
everything. Yeah, Science of Life.
Oh, Science of Life. Okay, that's a
You got the forward in
Yes,
there.
I
You
got a
also
forward
break
in a
down the
real
power of the
book.
mind.
Right.
I read that. It's in my bag right now. I should have pulled. I meant to pull it out because I told you about it last time.
Shout out Supreme Understanding.
Yeah, shout Supreme Understanding, the God soon as, but
Yeah, true indeed. So, okay, so you got your name from that. Now, I remember at some point, you were like a protege for LL Cool J.
you've been doing
Remember
your,
these days?
You've been doing your homework.
No,
you told me.
No.
Why, wait,
I
why you
was-
say that?
I was there, like, and not that I was
But
there.
nobody
with y'all.
saw that.
I saw it. What are you talking about? Y'all was on TV and shit together. Y'all had a video and shit like that. I was a hip hop fiend. I'm in front of the fucking TV like every day.
You know what it is?
You had
Sometimes
half a video, I seen it.
Sometimes you forget all those type of things. You right. LL was in the Black and Proud video. And before that, he never would be in nobody's video. Especially if he didn't have a verse on it.
Right. And it seemed like you was a young up-and-coming Queens dude. At the time, y'all almost might even favored each other in a way. And I felt, and LL was trying to like,
Yeah, he
put him under the arm.
he
or
showed me a
something.
lot of love, and just being around him, I learned a lot. But before I even got a chance to meet him, because I met him because Marley was doing Mama Said Knock You Out.
Now, I was going to talk about Marley in a second, but go ahead.
Yeah, but just on L, like, L taught me a lot without even realizing it way before I met him. And you know how they say, like, don't meet your hero? In his case, with me, it wasn't like that. Like I learned so much. I watched him so intensely, like, because he wore that. He was one of the first dudes to, like, be aggressive on the mic and use words that wasn't like la-di-da-di. No disrespect, but his wordplay was aggressive.
And he was moving with real street dudes.
And his shit was predatorial. Like he was looking for prey. And that shit
love it.
Facts.
I love
Yo,
it.
I remember the first time I heard.
Put some spec on LL name.
Yeah, like, but I mean, he commands it. Like, if you watch his whole journey, like,
I love it.
if you try to take anything from that man, you just a bitch ass dude.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? As a man and as an artist and a craftsman, you should respect that and never try to get in the way of that motion. I mean, you can't anyway. He's an icon, whether you accept it or not. But I'm just saying, for me, right, to be under that tutelage, like I came in, in the 80s.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So like before what they call a golden era now, there was a more golden era.
Right.
When it was really pure. They call us the golden era. But we know it was a more golden era when it was more pure and organic. And L's a high representation of that. When I first heard Rock the Bells, the original version.
Right, the original version.
I remember
mythological characters
stand below, rock the bells.
Word.
Yo, that shit was crazy. He wasn't lazy. That shit is like 7 minutes, 4 verses.
Right.
Like
and then to take that, which we thought was a great record,
all of it,
and then to do a next version of it,
all of it.
Who did that?
I mean,
who the fuck did that back in the day?
Yo, nobody. And I mean, to me, like the aggression that dude came with, I was like, oh shit, like, yo, you can do that?
Mm-hmm. But listen, I want to talk about you.
Yeah, of course.
So, you got with LL, but I feel like, I don't know what happened with the business relationship or anything, but I feel like, me on the outside looking in, you feel, okay, LL, who was like Jay-Z at the time, is putting this young boy under the wing. This guy's getting ready to be the next biggest fucking thing since sliced bread. And it seemed like it didn't happen like that. Like I don't know if it was some label fuckery or.
I mean, I'll get right to it. Like the difference then was like you didn't have like liaisons like that came later. Like you didn't have liaisons and like brand ambassadors and artist development like that at the time. For L to do that was more than enough love.
Right.
And I mean, he wasn't under Marley, but he was rocking with him at the time, production-wise, sound-wise, conceptually. Marley helped to resurrect his career. He didn't bring LL back like a lot of people say. I was there. We lived in the same house. We lived in Marley's house. I was in one room, L was in another room, Marley was in the other room. The house is called the House of Hits in Spring Valley, New York.
Oh, I've been there.
I know you have. I know you have. I'm just saying for them who don't know, I want to take them through it.
Yep.
So it's like we lived in the same house, so I got to see that man's process. And like you said, we're going to keep it on me, right? Because I value myself too. But it's important for me and us to salute those who helped pave the way for us. It's not enough of that going on. So when I talk about me and keep it on me, I got to talk about L. I got to talk about Kane. I got to talk about that. You in all the genres, they bring in they predecessors. We don't do that enough.
Let's talk about it, because on the way here, I said to her, I said, you know what? I said, one of the producers that I feel like does not get the credit that he should get is fucking Marley Marl.
Yep.
Like, think of how many fucking hits this man has made and how many superstar rappers he was like, how can I say, like, he
helped influence, helped
nurture.
Yeah,
he nurtured them.
Well,
yes.
and I'm gonna say this, man, because Marley's is definitely a major part of my development. And like times was different, bro. Like when we was coming up in the beginning, kind of like the beginning stages, like it was kind of different. Like dudes have taken certain things and made them a business. That's why thus you may have like a Steve Stout, a Chris Lighty. And when they were at their apex, it was because they understood the lane for artist development was open, opposed to having a pioneer visionary producer who is locked in on making a record, getting the check, and falling back. That lane wasn't focused on at that time. So same thing with L, to correlate to your question. L gave me the super alley-oop, the major boomerang. And that's love. That's not, it wasn't like he said, all right, I'm gonna make a business out of this.
Right.
I'm gonna sign him under, and I'm
Right, that was before all of that.
That was right before all that.
Right.
Because if you think about it, right after that came the Puffies. Came the Chris Lighties, came the,
right.
the Mark Pitts and the Steve Stoutes and the Tim
strength.
Dogs.
On the strength.
Yeah, it was pure. It was organic.
Got you. So how did you even meet like Marley Marl? Is this just some Queensbridge? Everybody's in the same
Yeah, Marley was from our block. He was the man, you know what I'm saying? Like, you ain't have YouTube, you ain't have all these forums like Instagram, Facebook.
Marl is one.
You had 98.7 and BLS. That's all you had.
So I'm curious. So where would you place yourself like when the Juice Crew was forming? Not the original, but once the rap started pouring in,
He was there. He
I know,
was just younger.
I know, but I mean, like, were you, we see Kane, we see Cool G rap, like you were the youngin', you were kind of like doing your own thing.
I mean, the reality is, it wasn't so much. What it was, I got locked up.
Okay.
And it's funny because I was just on the phone, and that's why I had stepped out. I was on the phone with a brother from my hood, like he a street icon. I fuck with all the street icons from my hood, the real commanders and generals. Like, we have a bond, we have an existing bond from a tree called Queensbridge, a legacy beyond the music that everybody see.
See, the reason why I asked that is
Nah, I
because,
feel you.
I'm the biggest Juice Crew fan. Like, it's documented all over Rah Digga's history. Like, that is my favorite crew. But
I got hit with a weapon. And the weapon was called, the legal system.
Because I don't think a lot of people. Like, know, like, you're not identifiably Juice Crew. But I know you were there.
Yeah.
So
and it's funny because well, it's not funny. It's just real. You know what I mean? Like, I got hit with the weapon. Just like a lot of dudes. Like, if you look at certain dudes, what stifled their height was prison.
Right. Just
And,
real life. Just real life.
Fortunately and unfortunately, the same thing people love me for, is also was a part of my, part of my hindrance. I had to deal with real shit. I had to survive. It ain't a sad story. It's just my story.
Right.
I ain't into that sad shit. I'm into reality. I deal with the reality of life. So I say all that to say, this is why, when the Juice Crew dropped, when In Control dropped, I had 2 solo songs on the album. But I wasn't on the symphony.
Right.
The symphony,
Little Craig G got on there.
Because he was in existence. Right. I was in the beast. When the album dropped, I saw the tape for the first time in a cell. Somebody passed it down to me. I was in our block, 4 Gallery, cell 33 in Elmira.
Wow.
When I got the cell and when I got the tape, and I was 16 years old. When I saw the tape, and I was like, oh shit. I mean, Marley.
That's my peoples right there.
I was like, wow, they did it.
Right.
They fucking did it. You know what I'm saying? But it's hard to like focus on a dream and a vision when you gotta focus on a certain kind of reality at the time.
Right on.
But it is what it is. I don't live with regrets. It shaped what I am. You know what I'm saying?
Everything happens for a reason.
Artifacts. It shaped what I am, and this is what I am. You know what I mean? But that was the reason.
But you came home, you bounced back, and probably unbeknownst to a lot of people, like, I think you are you created the Mob Deeps.
You are the father of that, and that's what I was about to get into.
Yeah, like, so the people don't know that's your offspring.
You went from being the little homie, basically, when you were around the Juice Crew and all this type of shit, Marley L and all this type of shit. Now, you come home, and now you a Queensbridge legend to the youngins coming up, to the Nas's, to the Noris and the Mob Deeps and the and the Natures and all of these type of dudes, and to the point where you to this day you can hear your DNA in their style.
Word.
Can we talk about that?
Yo, listen, man. I'm not gonna come on your show if I can't talk. Talk to me, I'll talk back.
Let's go.
If I don't want to talk about something, I'm gonna let it be known. But when I come on this show, I'm gonna speak freely, or else I'm not gonna talk at all.
Amongst family.
Factual. What I look like denying that right now?
It's undeniable.
It's undeniable, but until it's documented in a sense, it's a start. That's a spark.
Well, I'm hoping what we're doing right now is
Documented it
documenting
right now.
it.
Yeah, it's not even a hope. It's
I said it. You didn't say it. I
said it.
No, I
said it. We said it.
You gotta pay attention.
If ain't nobody else
to
gonna
this
say it, we gonna say it.
motherfucking
You
game,
birthed
God.
that. You birthed
listen,
that.
You know what? I respectfully, I respect that and appreciate that, right? But it's a couple others have said it, but for some reason, when they say it, on the next turnaround, they switch up. I don't know what's going on. Matter of fact, I know what's going on. I'm gonna keep it Greenberry. What it is that you kind of said it when I walked in, man. You was talking about it. I'm paraphrasing now. You were saying something to the extent that people feel a need to devalue something to lift themselves up.
Yeah, you
I'm
gotta
paraphrasing.
I
caught that though, you know what I'm saying?
To feel taller, you want somebody to be on their knees.
Yeah, and it's a lot of that going on, man. It's a lot of that going on. But, like you said, until it's highlighted in a constant way, then, the cheerleaders will go with it.
Right. Or what happens is history get told a certain way, and contingent upon who it benefits, they'll be complicit
In the interest
with
of the
silence.
narrator, he said that too. He said, "Yo, you gotta pay attention to who's writing the book, because then it's in the interest of the author." You know what I'm saying? He gonna spit his agenda. He gonna spit his agenda. But overall, I'm still in existence.
Still
nasty
making
to this
fire.
day.
Appreciate you. I'm not laying down, so it's like.
You got your own podcast that you be doing, yes?
Yes,
I
yes.
came on there, yes?
You came on there.
Oh, I need to come on there.
Actually, you know what?
Boy.
I hit the guard and I was like, yo, I'm gonna get that ride. I want to get on the show.
Yeah.
And he was like, yo, you still got to come over here, guard. And
There you go. Okay. That's right.
keeping it green.
That's right.
It got back to me getting on the show because I was actually inquiring about
Yes, he
you.
was. Yes,
All
he
right,
was.
all right.
And now y'all hooked up. Listen,
Right.
can you give the people your social media and all that? How to
Yes,
hit
you can get
up?
at me at Tragedy252 and True on the Instagram, Tragedy252, and at True TRU_era_show. Get at me, follow me. You can get at me on Facebook under the Gov, Percy Coles.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
How about how they check your podcast?
They can check. I didn't even launch the podcast.
Okay. Well, we wait.
I'm gonna load the clip up first
When you let us know,
and then drop, because you
We'll
know
let
how
the
it is. You
people
gotta,
know.
you gotta,
Yeah. You don't want to start chasing content
we
week
ain't
to
gonna do
week.
that.
You want to just get a bunch
we
of
got time restraints,
episodes
man.
in the
I
can.
could sit here all fucking day with you,
Listen,
man.
I know. I feel
man.
like we might need another segment. I feel.
can we?
I'm definitely
I feel
with
bad
that.
way through a.
Let me see if we got enough card time. Give me. We go. I think we might be right back with
Let's
Tragedy
get it, let's
Khadafi.
get it.
Word.
Let's
Yeah, you know what I mean, Godcast.
You know what I mean?
Clap it up, y'all.